Every day in the tech world, you're hit with a dozen different headlines. You've got breakthroughs, you've got crises, promises, warnings. It's a lot. Today, what we're going to do is connect those dots and show you the single, cohesive story that's hiding just underneath the surface.
Because when you really dig into today's news, this one central tension just keeps popping up. Is all this technology building that perfect future we've all been promised? Or is it kind of breaking our present? We're about to explore both sides of that very question.
All right, first up, let's talk about the vision. The promise of a better tomorrow, all powered by this relentless, non-stop innovation.
And that promise, it feels incredibly real with Meta's new smart glasses. The first reviews are starting to come in, and they're not just good, they are absolutely glowing. The Verge is calling them the best I've ever tried. That suggests Meta might have finally cracked the code on making smart glasses that aren't just powerful, but are actually something you'd want to wear.
But see, these are so much more than just fancy sunglasses. Here's the really fascinating part. It's Meta's long-term game. Mark Zuckerberg basically said these glasses are a critical step toward creating an AI that can see and understand the world just like a human does. It's all about teaching AI to get context, which is, a huge foundational piece for building a true superintelligence.
And this whole race for next-level AI is creating an absolute frenzy. The software world is just buzzing about this number, 50%. Apparently, that's the discount an AI platform called OpenRouter is offering on what it's calling OpenAI's unreleased GPT-5 model. It's this tantalizing peek into the future, and it has developers just scrambling with excitement and, of course, a ton of speculation.
And look, this future tech isn't just theory anymore. It's already creating massive value right now. Virginia Briggs, who's the CEO of the law firm Mentor Ellison, is calling Microsoft's 365 Copilot life-changing. She says it's having this profound impact on literally everything, from productivity to creativity. It's a powerful, real-world example of how generative AI is already reshaping the professional world.
And that drumbeat of progress, it's just getting louder everywhere you look. Apple is supposedly using a revolutionary new battery design for its thinnest iPhone ever. Logitech's launching a new gaming mouse with haptic clicks for faster response. Microsoft just dropped .NET 10 with hundreds of performance upgrades. And over in the startup world, a company that turns kelp into sustainable products just raised over $3 million. Man, it really feels like we're accelerating.
But, and this is a big but, for every single one of those polished promises of tomorrow, there is a messy, complicated, and often dangerous problem that we have to deal with today.
Okay, so let's flip the coin. Let's talk about our second reality and see how all of this builds a very, very different picture of where we are right now with technology.
Let's kick this off with a number. 6. That's how many zero-day vulnerabilities have been found in Google Chrome this year alone. And this latest one, it's already being actively exploited out in the wild.
So you might be asking, what exactly is a zero-day? And this is super important. It's basically a security hole that the software company knows about, but they haven't fixed it yet. That means there's this window of time, it could be hours, it could be days, where hackers know how to get in and you are completely exposed. There's no patch to protect you yet. It's this constant, high-stakes race against the bad guys.
And to see how this stuff plays out in the real world, just look at this. The hacking group Scattered Spider, which everyone thought was gone, just popped back up targeting US banks. And their method is a terrifyingly simple chain of events. They start by tricking an executive, social engineering. Then they use that access to hijack cloud accounts. And from there, they just raid the company's servers to steal data. And, the problems we're facing aren't just technical. They're societal. A joke was made on Jimmy Kimmel Live about the killer of a conservative activist, and it led to a threat from the FCC. The result? The show got pulled from the air indefinitely. And boom, suddenly you have this massive national debate about where the line is between free speech, censorship, and the power of government regulators.
And that political pressure, it's really ramping up. Following some recent events, a U.S. House committee has now summoned executives from some major online platforms. We're talking Discord, Valve, Twitch, and Reddit to come and testify about online radicalization. It's a huge signal of a major political focus on how these communities, especially in gaming, might be getting used to foster extremism.
And at the same time, on the global stage, this tech Cold War we keep hearing about, it is heating up. China is now moving to outright ban the purchase of advanced AI chips from NVIDIA. This is a huge escalation. It's designed to cut its dependency on US tech and basically force Chinese companies to speed up the development of their own homegrown hardware.
So okay,
we've got these two totally conflicting stories, right? On one hand, incredible progress. On the other, these immense problems. How do we even make sense of them existing at the very same time?
Well, this new poll just nails that conflict perfectly. It shows that Americans are getting more and more okay with AI in their professional lives, right? They see the benefits to getting things done. But when it comes to their personal lives, we're talking relationships, healthcare, the justice system, there's this really strong discomfort, even rejection. We want the progress, but we are deeply, deeply wary of the intrusion.
And really, that's the heart of it, isn't it? We don't just live in one reality or the other. We're living in both of these worlds at the exact same time. We've got one foot in that polished, exciting future that Silicon Valley is building, and the other is planted firmly in this messy, complicated, and often dangerous present.
And that leaves us with what might just be the biggest challenge of our time. It's not about choosing between progress and safety, or innovation versus stability. The real question is this: how do we embrace the incredible promise of the future without completely breaking the world that we're living in today?